Yeah, I think I'm up and running here. I hope everybody can hear me. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Brenda and Edward are here. See, I think everything is cooking here. Jason, how you doing? Jason's almost home. Come on. Right back. She wants more. Here comes Mark.
Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Mark. Hang on a minute. Mia wants something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What do you want?
Hi, Laura.
Hey, Laura.
Jason. And Edward and Brenda.
I figured you'd be over playing Fortnite.
Uh,
I did get, I think, did I get 2 ships today? Yeah, I got the Honorable James L. Oberstar right at sunrise. And then the Algoma Discovery this afternoon.
Yeah, that's good. and we had a nice sunny morning. Then halfway through the afternoon, it decided it was going to get cloudy, cold, and occasionally wet,
Ah,
with winds between 17 miles an hour with 37-mile-an-hour gusts.
I had to open the back door for Mia. It's hot out there though.
Uh-huh.
It's well, it's only 70 degrees, but the bright sunshine.
I've been chatting with DJI this afternoon as well, trying to sort out, seeing whether they can manage to get me a Mini 4 drone only, with preferably refurbished, because it'll be cheaper, because they don't appear to have any on the store at the moment. And the cheapest one drone only I can find on eBay, which comes just as a drone and no battery, was £500.
Wow.
And the refurbished Flymo kit is only 700. Well,
That's the mini
750. The Mini 4 Pro.
Mini 4. Okay.
Not the 4K, the 4 Pro.
Do you use it that much that you need the 4?
Well, I managed to get hold of the rest of the kit, like the RC2, another charging hub, 2 batteries, like prop guards, filters, bag, etc., at a really good price. I got them for £225, and the RC2 remote on its own is going for between 250 and 300 from a guy that lives not far from me, about 7-8 miles away, who managed to lose his drone in a lake. So we had everything else except the drone, and he didn't feel like buying another one just yet. So he put the rest of it on Marketplace for 250, and I offered him 225, and he said yes. So if I can
Hi,
get,
guys.
Hey, Eddie.
hi Eddie,
Can y'all see my comments in the chat? Because for some reason, YouTube won't let me comment. It's broken. I don't know why. If anyone knows how to fix it, let me know.
it says, can any of you read the?
Yeah, you
So,
put in there
yeah.
at 5:06. Can anybody read this? Yes.
You saw it? Okay.
Yeah.
I was having issues. I don't know what the problem was, but how are you all doing?
Fine, thank you. You?
Pretty good. Just wanted a little confirmation, and also wanted to check in with y'all, make sure you're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, good.
So it is working. That's good. Okay.
Definitely.
Maybe people are just ignoring me. I can be talkative. It is what it is.
If you don't like it, so what, right?
Well, I mean,
Well, that is the
I wouldn't.
only
I wouldn't.
comment.
I wouldn't go that far.
That is the only comment that we can see in the chat. You asking if we can see it.
Yeah, that was the only one. Yeah.
Right.
Just wanted to make sure. Thanks for confirmation. Appreciate it.
Does that mean you've been sending chats in other places and not
And no one heard a word of it. Okay, maybe they just were trying to ignore me. I don't know. Maybe.
Good evening, Dominic.
Good to see you back, Mark.
What up, Dom?
Good morning,
What's
Dominic.
up?
How
How
are you,
is
my
everything?
friend?
Yeah, I'm all right.
It's good to see you.
Hanging in there.
Yeah,
How
I
is
got
everybody?
I got home Sunday afternoon, and I'm having a district nurse coming out, changing the dressing every day for about the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you well, Mark.
I'm finding myself. It's just I've got a hole in my upper buttock, which shouldn't
Hey,
normally
Donald,
be there.
Mudball, how you doing?
So they have to
Yeah.
replace the gauze every day or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Mm.
they have to
Yeah.
repack it with
Okay.
gauze and put another pad over
Okay.
the top of it.
Well, he's Eddie, he's going through the pack it in mode.
That's it.
I had a friend who rode a Harley, and the piston blew up and went through the seat and into his chest.
Oh wow.
And he had the same kind of thing where they had to pack it full of gauze out like every day or something. I don't know, and take it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Oh, mine was just an abscess.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I had one in my inner thigh
No.
for like 4 years, and I didn't even know. I didn't realize that it needed to come out.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I
Well,
just thought it was just a lump. I didn't realize.
Yeah, an abscess is just a pocket full of bad fluid.
Yeah. So yeah, I had one too. Hmm. Probably not as bad as the one you got.
I've had a few. That's the trouble with diabetic. You
Oh, you're
become-
diabetic? Okay.
Yeah, I've had a pilonidal sinus one at the base of my spine years ago. I've had one on my chest, and I've currently got a couple of small ones underneath my armpits that they're dealing with as well.
Okay. I'll have to keep an eye out because, like I said, I had that one for, I don't know, probably 3 or 4, 5 years. I don't even know how many years. And I thought it was just a lump. Turns out it was an abscess the whole time. And I didn't know. Yeah.
Eventually, they get very tender and sore.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was like on the inside of my leg.
All right, yeah. Not a nice place because it's always rubbing against the other leg, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
glad
there's
someone
certain-
can hear me.
there's certain
I've been trying
places-
for hours just for someone to hear me. Love you guys. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm still alive.
Yeah, good start.
Yeah.
As long as you're breathing.
How did the tests go, Dominic?
Yeah, they were all right.
Did you pass?
Well, it's just more of an ongoing discussion at the moment,
Right.
and continuing on with it. You know, government departments.
How long does it take altogether then?
When it's a
The
lot.
The way
I've
he
just
just
got
said it.
Yeah, I've just got to.
He doesn't know either.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just waiting for them to.
Right.
But one of them, I got the white card, which is the for working in construction, so I can do overhead shots from building sites.
On sites, yeah. That's good.
I hope you
That's
well.
one.
Also.
So there are different things for different things.
It seems that way, yeah.
That's weird. Once you get, well, over here, you don't even need anything other than third-party insurance and your operator ID to get.
Yeah, we can. I can do that, but every time I put in for jobs, they say, "Oh, you're not experienced enough, or you don't have this, you don't have that." So if I bulk myself up,
Yeah.
with many credentials.
Sounds like BS to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I bulk myself up with extra credentials,
Can't do any.
then
Yeah. Hi, Justin.
I'm just
Uh,
so
What's up, Justin?
It's always good to see you, Justin. Thank you for popping into my live streams. Also, appreciate it.
No problem.
yeah.
I jump
Oh,
in every
oh,
time you
look.
guys are playing. I just don't do Fortnite, so I do jump in and give you a like.
Yeah, I always
for
look
sure.
at the background when you're on, Eddie.
yeah, I must actually watch it sometime. I apologize for that. I have not seen it yet.
Him and Tim have been going hard on it.
No, I mean yours, Eddie.
Oh, mine? Yeah, okay. Golf with your friends. Adventures with Dread.
Yeah. When it's
Right.
on, if I get a notification, I'll just leave it
We'll
on in
be
the back.
we'll be live tonight at 7:30 Eastern PM tonight.
Yeah,
You can join if you like. You don't have to.
9:30 a.m.
12:30 midnight.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
9:30 a.m. my time. So which
If
is
you guys
good.
want to join, all you need is PC in the game. You can join us if you like.
I haven't got a PC.
Haven't got a
You don't
PC.
have
either.
to. It's just a recommendation. You don't have to.
I've got a
No.
Mac.
Yeah, I've got a Mac and a MacBook Pro and an iMac and an iPhone.
Yeah. Okay, iPhone, MacBook, and an iPad.
I feel bad, Justin. I feel bad because you sent me stuff and haven't really been on your channel a lot. So just don't be mad at me. Got you. Got your
you're
back.
good. I know
Hug
everybody
the
does it.
doggies and the family for me, my friend.
I must admit, I have got a PC upstairs, but whether it still works or not, I don't know. It's about 25 years old now.
That ain't gonna work. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not yesterday either.
I think it's a Pentium, to be honest with you.
Penny, probably.
I drove right past your house, Paul, like
Yeah?
3 days ago. I'm like, oh, that's where my friend Paul Murray lives, right there. He lives right there,
Yeah.
right behind the school. Yeah.
Be me.
I ain't gonna bother you, brother. Promise. I'll let you know before I come over and bother you. We
You
live
think
so
it-
close
you
to each
think
other.
it's okay if you come and bother me, whether you
Yeah.
tell me or not, or what?
I think it's human to ask, is what I think.
Oh, definitely.
You don't just
They-
show up at a guy's house, right?
Yeah.
Especially someone you know from the internet. That's not what you do. That's not what you do.
Yeah.
It's called respect.
Mm.
Hey, whatever you say, my friend.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it.
So how are you feeling? Good?
The heart's doing better every day. I had the stent put in like 3 months ago, and I'm feeling better every day. A little bit stronger every day.
Yeah, I'd had that done.
Doctor said no more cheeseburgers and beer, which kind of pissed me off, but okay.
Yeah, in moderation. I
It's
won't
probably
worry-
not good
I
for you in
wouldn't
the first
say-
place, right?
I wouldn't say never, but in moderation. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah,
it's good
and,
for you
right.
to a certain extent.
Yeah, moderation. I've had to learn that after the whole gallbladder thing.
Yeah.
And
bit-
I did.
A bit of alcohol.
I- That's what 3 months ago, and I've had one pizza since, and it seems to have been all right. So I think just
My ex-wife didn't like it, and neither does the doctor.
well,
So yeah.
they did say be careful. They did say don't
Yeah.
specifically go out of your way to do it, but don't specifically do it every night.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't say a pizza was really unhealthy food. I mean,
That's-
after all, it is
has
only
fat.
Red
it has insoluble fat. that,
Depends on what's
uh,
on it.
the rest of
Yeah.
my body can't metabolize.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm the guy who wants extra everything, right?
right. So
Probably not good for you.
that means you can't have cheese then, does it?
I can't. Well, as I said, I can't have it every day,
Yeah.
but once a week, once a month, I can get away with it.
Once the old once in a while.
Yeah.
That leaves it up to you to decide. Is it a while yet?
Just like Mark said, moderation.
Well, considering the fact that I've got a number of birthdays coming up next month, which is September,
Mhm.
there's going to be a lot of birthday lunches I'm going to be going to. It's like 38 or 39 birthdays crammed
Oh
into
my
September.
goodness, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's quite a few, considering there's only
It's-
30 days.
most amount of
Oh, wow,
birthdays I've
man.
got in 1 month.
The wallet's going to
Two
be
or
broken
three a
after
day.
that.
Yeah, 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah.
You're going to have a broken wallet.
Hopefully
know.
they share the same lunch instead of having 3 different lunches on one day.
Oh, well, at least a couple of them are friends, so we can all bunch them up.
Hopefully they don't split the bill on you when you only go in there for a free cup of water.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you got like 6 margaritas. What the hell?
Because I don't drink, what we do is the people that drink pay for the alcohol. So we split the bill on the food only and then add extra to the wine list, because you can
Not drinking is a blessing.
we the bill comes and it's $800 or $900 and $600 or $700 of that's wine.
Yeah.
Because but that's split that is split over 14 people sometimes.
Yeah.
We had one earlier this year where it was 14 people, and it was like $1,200, and 800 of that was 800 of that was wine.
Much love to the chat. I'm not watching. Much love.
Hello, chat.
TJ, what's up?
Yeah, who else has come in? I know Donald came in.
I
TJ.
Donald.
love that guy. I love that guy.
Randy. Randy's in there.
TJ.
Jody's in there.
Hey, Jody.
Up everybody in the
Hello,
chat.
Jody.
Get your package, Jody. All right.
Hello, Laura. If you're in there, I don't know if you're in there. Hello.
Yeah, she's in. Oh, she was in.
Hello, David.
No sign of David, but he's probably listening.
That's okay. Laura will let him know.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Mad Props, Sunstar, Drone Shots,
Sunstar is Brenda.
Ed Hessick, Hessick.
Ed.
My name's Ed too, just so you know.
Yeah.
Tell nobody else. I know it's on the screen, right?
No, it's not. No, you down as
It
none
says
yet.
Eddie. Yeah, it says Eddie on the screen.
You got
Does
Eddie.
it say?
It
does
does.
it
It
say
does
none?
on. It does on.
On
The YouTube
Studio
chat, you
B.
come up as
On
none
the
of your
Zoom.
business.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Zoom panel says Eddie.
Zoom says
Yeah.
Eddie.
Yeah. It just says Nunya
Business. Mhm.
Fitness. Yeah.
Mhm. My gaming tag is the Magic Ninja. My YouTube tag is None Your Business, and as I already said,
I
Eddie.
get you. Yeah, when you said it fast like that, I understood what it means.
Yeah, none of your business.
It's none of your business.
You
Yeah.
guys see me like once, twice, maybe 4 times I don't know, a year or something like this. I like to check in just to make sure you guys know I'm still alive from time to time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that disappear for a while that you tend to wonder about.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Jose? Not Jose. What's
Carlos.
his name?
Carlos.
Carlos. Haven't seen him in a
Carlos.
long time. Where's he been?
I think it's been a year.
It's been a long time since we've seen Carlos, right?
Been quite
Yeah.
that long, but it's been a while. Yeah.
Been a while.
It'll be getting close to a year, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. I hope he's well.
It's the end of August.
Yeah, I hope he's well.
Dominic,
At least-
Dominic is loving the fact that the weather, his summer's coming now.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. We've had a 70, so
Yeah, we're still trying to
might
figure
get
out.
into the mid-70s.
We're still trying to figure out when our summer's going to arrive.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've had that a couple of times. You know,
I just got myself a RC plane, and I haven't even flown it yet. I got to get it out there before winter starts coming.
yeah. And then you got all those fall colors coming up.
Yeah.
Well, the word is everybody's waiting for the anticipation of the new DJI drone, you know?
Yes, September 6th is what I've been told. I
Oh, now
Went
it's
to the-
September 6th.
Is there
yeah,
any
'cause I went.
I
Well,
don't know.
it is in
I think-
Australia. So I went to the DJI store here, and went in and said all my YouTube brothers in arms, all the drone people on YouTube want to know when it's going on. So I had
I
to
mean,
chat to them.
I'm waiting
think they
for
were-
China's fall.
I think they were
That's what
saying
I'm
that
waiting
they're
for.
going to release it in China first.
As
Does
I said,
anybody
everybody in Australia.
Does anybody have any info on the? There were supposed to be some kind of restrictions coming for drone flying.
No, I haven't.
It's still up in
pending.
the air.
Still in process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it all depends upon whether Camilla gets in or not.
Okay.
It's
Oh
been
well.
chucked
I don't
out
trust her as
twice.
far as I can throw her. Tell you that.
That's exactly
Not
right.
trying to get political, but I don't trust her. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think it's been chucked out twice, and they've rewritten it and tried to get
Yeah,
it back.
and I think it keeps getting stuck at the Senate.
Yeah.
Anybody who giggles more than TJ, I don't trust. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
I guess
any.
we'll find out. We're in a pretty weird time right now with this whole.
Well,
I
I'm getting
mean-
sick and tired of watching all these commercials, and we're getting commercials on my internet. all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're trying to break into everywhere. That's what
Yep.
they do. That's what they do.
I think you've only got Trump to blame because he's the one that's really started the anti-China thing when he was in office.
As well, he should have. Fuck China.
Why?
I mean,
What's wrong?
I used to hate
Huh?
Trump, but the more that I read about, the
He
more I
did-
listen to
did
what he
good
has to
things.
say,
He was
the
just
more
a
I
little bit
actually am
mouthy,
starting to
but he
become a
did
fan.
good things.
China are not the threat.
No, but here's the way Trump would handle this. He would say, "You either sell a majority of the stock in DJI to an American company, or we got a problem."
Corey, hello.
And they would
I'm
sell
hating
it.
him.
immediately.
I'm hating him less and less the more I'm listening
And to
to
be
him.
honest with you, Paul, what do you think Trump would say if somebody told him that he had to sell the majority of his Trump stock to
Right.
a different country?
Right? Good luck with that.
But
That way.
at the same time, politics is a strange beast.
Yeah, it is.
Trump-
And the way
Trump's
things
got-
go,
Trump's got
the
to
way
remember he's got hotels in China.
Things are
understand
much
it.
different also where you guys live than where we are.
Yeah, as I see it as an outsider and not completely understanding
You can say
How-
whatever you like. Though.
works, you've got two political candidates. I understand there are independents, but you've
Mhm.
generally got two political candidates, and you've got to choose between the two of them. You don't, because you don't have compulsory voting. Over here, we have to vote.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Yeah, we've
whereas
got
over
a
there,
lot
you've
more-
got two political candidates, and it's like for me, it's like choosing between being injected with botulism or salmonella.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
You've got to choose between one of them. And if
Now
you don't,
I don't. I don't think most people realize also he's just a figurehead. He doesn't make the
Yes.
decisions. The House and
Exactly,
the
but
Senate
that's
do.
politics. It's the cult of
Yeah,
personality.
it's the setup of our democracy is
Right.
the House and the Senate, the legislature sets policy. All he
Yeah.
is an administrator.
He's
So
a
we're
guy
not
to
part-
blame. That's what he is.
Yeah,
A guy
yeah,
to
but
blame.
we're not even a
don't think-
democracy. We're a republic.
You're
don't-
not.
I don't think Trump is your standard president. I don't think he works that way at all. If
No,
he doesn't, it won't get done. And if he wants it done, it will get done. He don't give a shit about what the Senate say he can and can't do.
That's why so many people liked him, because he wasn't a typical politician.
Yeah.
He's not.
I mean, the
working for
blacks
the
hated
people.
him at the beginning, and they love him now.
They love
Okay,
it now.
they
thing is-
hated him at the start. They hated him.
Yeah,
The
I'd
thing is,
agree with that,
Trump-
Sunstar.
Trump is not
Now-
working for the people of America. He's working for himself.
Well, that's a.
Now,
He's always been.
see,
He's always been
I
that way.
always, I always think political discussions are a bit strange in Australia because our liberal is different to your liberal. Our
This is like the
liberal
only stream where
Republican.
this kind of talk is allowed.
Hey, Joe,
Hey, y'all.
just in
Hi,
There you
time.
go.
Yeah,
We're talking
Agreed, Dusty,
politics,
agreed.
Joe.
Yeah, and I
How
think
are you,
I'll
Joe?
be more different.
Pain
How are the doggies, Joe?
in the ass. That's what they are. Pain in the ass.
They're always
They're
fighting. for
aggravating the hell out of me.
Join
Finish
the
your bit.
discussion, my friend.
They just aggravating the hell out of me. It's been one of those days.
You're still
I
not
told
finished.
Tino just a minute ago. I told Tino a minute ago. I said, I'm going to put you outside and lock the door.
He knows
No.
his baby. Don't let him. He talks tough.
No,
But
I'm
he's-
talking tough to him today.
He
He's
caters
a
to
good,
those
cute
puppy
little
dogs.
doggy.
Tino's earned the golden finger about 6 times a day.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just been one of those days. Today is not even close to being over.
I had a
Yeah.
hard day too. It's good to hear somebody who is a good human's voice.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been waiting all day for one of the coaches to get back with me. I mean, it really pisses me off when sometimes this one coach is a freshman coach. I asked him this morning, like 6 o'clock, when he went to
Mhm.
school. Let me know what time the freshmen get off of practice tonight, because either tonight or tomorrow night I'm gonna bring the pictures to pass out.
Yeah.
He texted me back about an hour ago. Oh, our practice will end about 8 o'clock. Like that. He said, if you want to drop them off, I'll hand them out. I said, I'll leave here at 7 and come meet you. I'll leave here about 7:15 and go up there and just make
There you
sure
go.
I'm there when it ended up.
I thought you were going to wait until tomorrow when the parents are there.
Apparently they're not practicing. I said today or tomorrow. It's tonight's the last late practice. Tomorrow they're gonna have a practice, but this gonna be all that crap. I'm gonna go there anyway.
The football, Joe?
What was it? I didn't hear you.
Football, Joe?
Yeah. And these kids, you'll tell them right when they go into the locker room. they'll be, the coach will say, see Mr. Joe on the way out, get your photo package. When they walk in the locker room, 10 minutes later, when they leave, 10 of them won't stop by me. They'll just pass me by.
Mhm.
Freaking imbeciles.
Well,
Oh,
that's,
no,
probably,
Hannah-
that's probably the ones, Joe, that have more brawn than brains,
No, these are freshmen. They don't even have brawn.
The kids aren't bad. They're just
Little skinny
misguided.
flippers.
Skinny
The
Oh,
older we get, the more we wish they would be better, right? It is what it is. It ain't no different than it used to be.
Well, my date just got a little better. Hannah Gaw, the weather girl that I like watching, she's on
Uh-huh.
tonight, and usually she's on in the morning. And she got a little red skirt on, boy. It's almost too short.
You can see what she had for breakfast. Okay.
She thinks she's on. She thinks she's on Telemundo or something.
Don't tell me there isn't at least one of those players that's a good person. I know there is. There's got to be at least
I don't
one.
know the freshmen yet. Put it that way. I have no idea who the freshmen are yet. You know, I'll know when they start playing next week.
Right?
You'll always
Well-
have at least one asshole.
No, they're gonna probably be 25 of them assholes. Yeah, my editor even got me mad today. I went over to Costco's to sign up the business account and got the business account, and I'm sitting there, and he texts me, he says, I got 2 things for you this week. He said 2 things this week. Make sure you get at Nate's signing for his college. And he said, if you're going to be at the scrimmage, give me some scrimmage pictures. And I said, okay, when is the this is how he does me. I said, when's the signing? He goes, it's 12:30. He goes, 12:15. I looked down at the clock and I typed back. I said, actually typed back, bitch, it's 12:30. What day are you talking about? And I said, you're lucky we're friends and you're not just my boss, you know? And he come back with a big smiling face thing saying, it's Friday, by the way. I said, well, I can't believe you.
Good job it won't Thursday.
Brenda, you're 100% right, my dear.
Yeah, Thursday something else.
I thought you were going flying with John Thursday.
Well, I can't do that either. I was supposed to go Thursday. Thursday, we had to switch that. We switched Thursday to Friday. Now I can't do Friday. It's Friday. If we go at 9 in the morning, I could do it because I got to be at the school at 12. So I got time. I go straight from flying to the school, you know?
Sunset, you're not wrong. He's a little crazy, but I'm starting to believe the juice. Just saying. The things that he says is starting to come full fold. I didn't trust him the first time. I still probably don't trust him, but
wait a minute. We're talking about Trump?
Yeah, we talking about Trump.
The rest of the folks still
let me
don't-
ask you a question. Okay, we've had the Biden administration for 3 years. Now, COVID came in and screwed everything up. But before that, you don't remember what it was like?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah.
It was pretty nice.
Yes, and they're starting to close. You can't even walk into a government building with a camera. Or they frown on you now. They try to hate on you now. Okay, your rights are being taken away every single day.
That's because of the wacko reporters that are out there.
Yes.
They go up and pick questions of people and stick a camera right in their face, you know?
I mean, you have to walk into that camera in order to be angry, right? Like, I'm just saying. It is what it is.
Well,
the Constitution is falling apart.
We've said before, Ed, we live in a different kind of
Yes,
world.
we do.
I didn't
That's
grow
right.
up.
You see my coffee cup there?
That's
Nugget?
right.
You see
I
it?
like it. I love it.
And then when you turn it around,
I love it. It's okay to be political. And this is part of the problem. No one wants to talk about it anymore. Right?
I had
We
it sitting on my
should
desk.
talk about it, shouldn't we? I think we should.
No,
I had it sitting on my desk, and my daughter walked in. She looked at it. She was, oh my God.
It's okay to be a good American. That's okay. Captain Joe's all about it, right? You
Right.
serve
Tell
our
me
I'll
country,
tell you, I know what it was like.
Eddie, tell me when you find one.
right?
Tell you when
I'll
you find
try.
When you
Maybe.
find what?
A good
Try to find a
American.
good. I'll try.
Oh, give
Maybe.
me host for a minute. Give me host for a minute. He's gone.
Right? You were in the military and a police officer, right? I think you were.
No, I was
Something like
EMS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but-
Okay. I just want to get it right before I say it wrong.
But his
Oh,
son is a police officer.
Okay.
What was that? Oh, PMS.
Yeah, I had PMS too. I got PMS today, I'm telling you.
I can honestly say I don't think our Constitution is falling apart at all. Because let me explain, like one of the biggest things people bitch about today is we're losing our freedom of speech. Well, most people correlate that with the internet
Okay.
because that's where most people are doing their talking these days. The internet is
Yeah.
not covered by the Constitution. The
Nope.
Constitution covers your right to talk against the government and them not being able to hinder your speech. So there's nothing stopping you from walking outside and saying whatever you want to say. Just
Okay.
because Facebook or YouTube might censor you, they're a private company. They have every right, technically, at the end of the day, to do that.
Mm,
That's not the Constitution doesn't cover you against private companies. It covers you against the government and the government only.
trouble with Facebook is that their rules apply in certain areas and not in others.
Well, I mean, yeah, and then you can hate that all you want, but like I said, that's not covered under the Constitution.
Yeah, right.
And most people
yes.
correlate their freedom of speech being hindered because of the shit they're doing on the internet.
Can't fix stuff. Is
Yeah.
that Dan? What
And
up?
most of the internet is private companies.
I think that's Dan, right? Can't
So
fix
it
stuff?
is what it is. I mean, you just got to deal with it.
No, that's JDS.
JDS.
Oh, okay. JD?
JDS. Remember him?
Hanging with that
He's-
was not
he's the
hanging with
nurse.
JD. That's
Not
flying
Oh,
conductor
different person
JDS.
altogether? Okay.
Yeah,
JDS in Canada, isn't he?
yeah. You're hanging
wanna
with
make sure I get
JD.
it
Lives
right.
in Kansas.
Just want to make sure I get it right.
Yeah, different people.
How's
Like
Tim
I said-
doing, Justin?
Oh, he's doing good.
Haven't heard from him in a while, too.
Doing the same thing he's always doing.
he-
Working.
Hey, I don't want
Are
most
addicted
of us don't
to
want to be in a communist.
playing-
Okay.
They're addicted to playing online.
Yeah, Tim will be at work now, won't
Yeah, Tim's at work right now. That's 7:44 in the morning. Yeah, he'd definitely be at work.
If I played Fortnite, I'd join you guys, but the last time I was watching you guys, but I can't get into it because I don't know anything about it.
he? Well, Jason was on
But,
a while back. He made one comment, and that was about it, I think.
oh, and let's take another example, right? People are talking about like the Second Amendment with guns, right? Well,
Yeah.
each individual state sets their own rules for that. If your state is not setting the rules that you feel like apply to your constitutional rights, then it's up to
Ah,
you as the
right.
citizens of that state to change it.
Jason put on that he
Protect
was
my
near
First
the vote.
Amendment.
Ah, take it off, take it off, take it off,
Censored
take it
every
off.
day. Every day. Yeah, I took
You
it
can't
off.
show those on live streams.
Yeah,
They'll
don't
shut
I
it
didn't
down.
know you could. I didn't know there was a thing. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Sorry, guys.
No, but yeah, like that's what I'm saying is like depending on what state you live in, that's a whole different set of rules and laws. Some states are
Dusty.
very more like Florida and Texas. You can pretty much carry without any kind of paperwork now.
I didn't know that was against the rules. Sorry, Justin.
Well, it's all
No,
kind
no,
of
no,
rules.
no. I was just letting you know because they don't like that being shown
Trying
a
to
lot.
smack us. Okay.
Well, the
I didn't-
reason is because there's been a couple of people that have. I got
Oh, I don't-
YouTube's.
you
I
don't
understand
understand.
YouTube's reason
think-
behind it because there's been a couple of people have committed suicide and a couple
Oh
of people that have
no! Really?
streamed mass shootings
Oh
on
God,
YouTube.
no!
So you can have a gun channel and you can do videos about guns and show them all day long. They just don't want them on live stream.
I didn't know that was a
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, you can get they'll shut it down if the algorithm picks it up.
I've lost quite a few to suicide, and I'm not a fan. Just saying.
They got Jason Laverius because
Ron,
they
what's
had
up?
a replica Mini 14 up
Ron.
on the wall.
Hey, Ron.
What they did?
Just because it was up on the wall, yeah.
I
The
mean, that
algorithm
guy is
picked
like
it up.
the chillest dude ever. Like what? Okay.
Yeah, but it
Alright.
was because it was in the video, the algorithm saw that it was a gun, picked it up, and shut the
That's
live
pretty
stream
sad.
down.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, but
Even though it was up on the wall.
Pretty
Jason
sad.
is the chillest person that you know, yeah. But just look carefully. Every time you see him, there's a gun on his hip.
That's okay.
So what's new, Ron?
If I had it
not
sitting
much.
right here, it was okay.
Hi, Ron.
What's up, Ron?
Ready to Getting ready to go on vacation.
Hey, Ron, you got a gun on your wall. Don't
I
let
know.
anyone see it.
As long as you don't touch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't let
better.
anyone see it. Just
Oops.
saying.
There you
Hey,
go.
Ron, what, you're heading for
We were just
Alaska?
talking about that.
Heading for Alaska.
All right.
North to Alaska.
Just try to duck the mosquitoes for us, Ron.
Now, how many guys meet up there?
We got 10 this year.
10 guys going to Alaska.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron.
Dominic,
What's up, Dominic?
What gonna do? Hunting?
Fishing this trip.
Okay, cool.
It's just
That's
mainly
dope.
what fishing and photography, right?
That's it. I'm actually leaving. Well, I'll fly out Sunday. I should be in Petersburg in time for your afternoon
Gathering?
gathering on Sunday. And then the rest of the guys get there on Tuesday.
You go
I hope you have a
outside of
good
St.
time.
Petersburg to where?
I'll fly into Petersburg. I'll be there for 3 days. And I'll go fishing down on the river, a little ways out, about 10 miles outside of town. And then the rest of the guys get there on Tuesday. Wednesday morning, the outfitter picks us up, and it's about a 2-hour boat ride down to the southern part of Prince of Wales Island, where we'll gather at the lodge and get into our own boats. And
So when you go fishing by yourself, what do? Rent a boat?
no, I'll fish the river.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was fun watching you play with Justin, Laura, just so you know.
How are you sending me invites? It should say I'm offline, or is it saying I'm in the launcher? That might be because
Hey,
maybe it's showing I'm in the
Justin,
launcher.
she's got your number, buddy.
kind of scary, huh, Justin?
Yeah, but I can always hit the ignore button.
She watches you all the time because she like if you're not here, whatever, all we have to do is ask Laura. She tells me where you are, what you're doing, and who you're with.
Uh-huh.
Got a new critter to the addition here, Paul.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
Turkey.
Oh, that turkey is right there.
Hey.
That's the turkey I got Dawn last year. I asked his daughter for it, and that was another memory. His
Sounds
memorial
like-
service is on Friday.
Oh, that's mine.
So
I'm gonna drop our link in the chat. If you guys
I
want to
got it.
play golf with us, it's free. All you need is a PC and friend us.
Hi, everybody, but especially hi, Ron.
Sarah.
Sarah. Hi.
Sarah.
It's like, who was that?
Yeah.
What's happening, Sarah? Long time no talk to.
Now you're starting to look like
Is
the
that
Ted
Justin's
Bundy of
wife?
Animal
Yeah,
Kingdom.
Justin's
wife.
There, bro.
Let's go.
I know.
Sarah, have you been able to wrangle Justin in, shorten his leash a little bit?
She owned his ass years ago. It's a fact.
She don't need a leash, she needs a cage.
I don't know, because apparently I don't listen half the time. So.
Watch, listen good.
Much love, Sarah. It's good to meet you.
It's that choke chain that does it.
Yeah.
Much prefer my turkey cooked and on a plate.
Whipped. I don't know about that. Maybe.
Dominic, I see Dennis made it over to Australia. He's
Yeah.
with Matt.
Yeah, because
Alright.
they did a live sunrise just earlier.
Yeah, I think they're on now.
I think they're still on. Yeah.
Oh, he's on there, but he's not on Fortnite playing. Okay. Let's see how it is.
That's good.
What, Dennis?
Yes. What's this?
Oh, you mean Matt?
Is it Dennis's channel or Matt's? I'm not
Matt
100%
Dennis's.
Dennis. He was streaming.
And the other funny thing I think it's funny is he gets sunrise earlier than I do. 40 minutes difference.
Because he's
Mine's
further
40
east.
minutes later.
He's east of you.
Oh, just
No, he's south of me. So I'm south of him. He's north of me.
I'm just testing chat. If you can read it, let me
Hopefully
know.
he's not letting Matt fly that drone. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, north and south doesn't matter. It's east and west that matters with sunrise.
Well, it's no, it's
Well,
it's
it has to do with
partially
the
it's
angle of the
partially
sun,
northeast
too.
then.
You know, because he's in a transitional period, Dominic is, where so
Yeah, we're in that transitional period.
the
Yeah.
sun is here, and it goes like this, but
Yeah, on that angle. But later in the year, our sunrises will be earlier.
yep.
Mm.
It's all about the celestial plane.
Oh, this has got to
Yep.
be Matt flying.
It was
the super
broke all
shaky
day.
video.
That's why I'm asking. It was broken all day.
Yeah, we
I
can
think
see
they
it
cut me
in
out
chat.
for. I don't know why. Some for some reason YouTube cut me out. I don't know.
There's always issues.
Like I said, this has
Oh.
got to be Matt flying super shaky video.
I think I must have said something in a chat that they didn't like. I'm not sure.
Who?
Apparently,
that's so
YouTube will
hard
just
to
cut you
believe,
out if
Eddie.
you say something wrong. They cut you off. I don't know.
Oh, if you say something in general, they'll probably cut you out anyway.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Actually,
Well, and besides that, somebody could complain
I
about
said
it.
hello.
I mean they didn't
Way
just
to
cut me
say
off of
hello.
one channel. They cut me off of all channels.
Uh.
Okay. I mean, I know I talk a lot, but for real? Okay, I guess.
All except
I love that turkey,
the show, doesn't it?
stuffed turkey.
I can't be the only one this has ever happened to.
Mhm. I don't know.
Got a little bit of a mess in the back. Sorry, guys. Gotta do some. I gotta do some laundry. Got a pile back there. Pay no mind.
Somebody said to me yesterday, it's not a mess, it's just lived in.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I used to have a laundry basket when Justin lived here. So I put all my stuff in a laundry basket. And one day I tell him, make sure it's empty. I'm going to use it. And then I'd use my stuff and I want to keep mine separate. So I get all mine done. I put it back in the laundry basket, dump it out and fold it. So now since he's not here,
Yeah, maybe.
I've got enough stuff to go through for about maybe a month. So I just take stuff off, throw it in the washing machine. So I'll sit in. I got to wash tonight.
I swear I'm going to yell at Matt when I see him. Talk to him again.
What?
Because the last time Dennis was there, they were at the stage and Dennis was singing, but instead of Dennis being on the stage singing, they're standing in front of it and it looks stupid. I told him last time, I said, get Dennis up on that stage.
Yeah.
Joe, have you got your own washing machine or is it one of these communal ones?
No, that's mine.
So are they live right now, Justin, or
No,
are you
they
just
just
watching the
ended it.
video?
No, they just ended.
Yeah, when I moved in here, we had across by the swimming pool, you can go in there and wash and you get a card. And I used to just do that. It was easy. And then when they decided to make it a weight room and it got rid of all the washers, I asked a couple of people if you know anybody selling a washer dryer. And I was just about to go get one at this place I know that does refurbished ones. And you get a good washer for $150 from the guy. And one of my friends called me and said they had a neighbor on the west bank of New Orleans that had a washer and dryer. They were moving in a new house, but wanted it. Come get it. And I said, what they want for it? They said, come get it. So man, we took off. I had an Xterra. We were able to put both in. Justin came with. We put it both in the back of the Xterra. And when I was driving out, he had all this trash sitting out. I looked like Fred Sanford. And I looked down at this trash and I said, so let me ask you a question. Y'all throwing all this away? He said, yeah. I looked down at it and I said, I hate to look like I'm homeless or something doing this, but I gotta take a couple of these things. He was throwing away he was throwing away stuff from the New Orleans World's Fair, all kind of mugs and everything. They were all out there getting ready to throw them away. So I took a box of all this stuff and I sold things on eBay. You know, I made money with it. Justin looked at me and just shook his head. And he said, "Yeah, my dad, he's gonna watch what he's gonna do with this." I still have a couple of them, like the ashtrays at the New Orleans World's Fair. It was a whole bunch of stuff, you know, that he was getting rid of that we just loaded up.
Wow.
Dude, people go nuts for broken appliances. Like I
Yeah.
put
People who have
I-
nothing throw things away they don't even know that's worth something. Okay.
No.
It happens every day. Like every day.
I put a washing machine out not too long ago, and I went to go in the house to write a sign free or
When outside
doesn't
is
work
gone,
for
huh?
free. By the time I got outside, literally 2 minutes later, the bitch was already gone, and I didn't even see the guy load it. And one time I went to go, we were moving out of our one house. I went to go move a bunch of stuff out of the garage, and we had a wash machine and dryer in there that we weren't using because the house we were renting had one, so we just kept it in the garage. And I pulled him out, on the driveway, and I was about to take him to the curb and just drop him. And I got busy doing something else, went back in the garage, and some guy pulled up and said, "Oh, you getting rid of those?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "We're moving." He goes, "I'll give you $40 a piece for them." I said, "Fucking take them." I was about to throw him to the edge of the road right before he showed up.
Made you $80.
Yeah. He was some guy that he had a whole trailer full of things. I
Well,
think
the
he
question I
takes them.
have is, did you
he
report
fixes them.
that sale to Sarah or no?
I don't know. She was sitting right next to me.
Huh?
She was standing right next to me when the guy came up.
Oh, okay.
But did you pay state taxes?
Fuck off.
Don't ask me that again.
Tell you the same thing I told the state, bite me.
Hey, Lance,
None
if
of
you
your
listen, Lance, I hope I didn't make you mad. You can come back on.
Eh,
Well, going to Mandeville tonight at 7 o'clock and staying there till about 8 o'clock, handing out those things. It'll give me an excuse to go to Sonic and get a milkshake.
Thank you again for the confirmation, Can Fix Stuff. Appreciate that. I was starting to worry. I'm like I'm talking, and nobody's talking to me. I'm like, is it me? Maybe it's me. I don't know.
Is it
Yeah,
me
You gonna
or
go
is it
get a
Memorex?
milkshake at?
Sonic.
Oh, dude, I like the Heath milkshakes with the Heath bar. in
Yeah.
it. They're really good.
And join us tonight for Golf with Friends if you have time. Justin, I know you're busy and you do pop in from time to time. Thank you.
Oh, you
Appreciate
might
it.
want to pop the link in there for that channel because it's not
Okay,
the
I'll
same
try.
channel
try.
you have.
Oh, maybe. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll try.
Yeah, but that's not your regular YouTube channel, so people aren't going to know.
No,
what you're
yeah, it's
doing.
not my. Yeah,
Someone
it's
else
Adventures
did.
with Dread.
Because it's
yeah.
actually ran by that girl, isn't it?
Dread, Serena.
Yeah,
Yes.
she runs it, doesn't she?
Oh, somebody's ringing me.
Uh-oh.
Mm. Hello. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I have to mute the chat. I'm in a live stream at the moment.
Nobody can mute him.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Eddie.
We're just about to mute him.
We're a nosy
happened?
load of sucks.
Yeah,
We
we're,
quite
no,
like
we're
li-
nosy
we listen-
bastards.
We like listening to other people's conversations.
Shit, half the time the host of the show takes off and just leaves.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
He's got that radical crew of squirrels out there. He's got to go feed.
Yeah.
Right,
he's back.
has his privileges.
Yeah. We might have a mutiny one day. Watch out.
You
We'll feel bad for the people that move into Paul's house. At some
don't
point.
need to have a mutiny with Paul. When he's bored and he wants to go and we want to stay on, he just hands it over to somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah, whoever moves into Paul's house later got to deal with 18,000 squirrels and 10 chipmunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be coming up to the door wondering where the hell their peanuts are at. They ain't gonna have none. They're gonna get attacked.
Yeah,
Fucking
I
jumped
know.
by
Can you imagine the garage sale if Paul goes? Not that we want you to go, Paul, but you know
Hey,
what I mean.
Justin, let's go take a ride up there and go through his house.
I'd love to dig through Paul's. He's got a whole basement full of shit too.
We have a big garage sale for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my stuff with me, I'm sure.
That's like going through a storage unit, dude. It's fun digging through shit like that. You never know what you'll find.
Yeah, you don't know what you might have.
We'd end up richer than Trump.
That's like the end of the month around here. If you go outside and sit there at the end of the month when people are moving, especially in the buildings on this side, they throw all the shit they don't want out and the stuff that they don't want to put in the dumpster, they leave outside. You might have a dresser, you might have a couch, you never know what's going to be out there.
Dude, I bought a little closet storage unit one time. It was probably like the size of a walk-in closet, really small one. And I went with my cousin, and I got it for I think I paid like $100 for the unit. And I
Yeah.
was going through it, and there was really nothing of value in it when I started going through it. But then in the dresser drawer, there was some books in there about coins, and then there was just a $50 1 troy ounce gold coin sitting in the damn drawer,
Wow.
the top drawer. And it was worth at that time. That was worth like $1,200 or $1,400.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, whoever owned this unit, I guess they must have died or something, because that one coin could have paid the unit costs for that storage unit for almost a whole damn year.
Mm.
Yep.
Granted, what they were storing in there was all kind of junk. There wasn't really nothing in there worth too much. But yeah, I ended up taking the coin and selling it to a guy that owned a pawn shop who was friends with my dad, and he collected coins. And he was actually looking for that particular coin, and he ended up giving me market value for it. He didn't give me the pawn shop value. He actually paid full price for it because he wanted it for his personal collection.
You looked out there.
Yeah, but like I say, he was friends with my dad though. So once I got in contact with him and he figured out what coin it was, I took it in there for him to look at, and he was like, "I'll give you full price for it." I said, "All right." So it wasn't like anything that was super. Like I did research on it before I sold it to him. It wasn't something that was worth like 10 grand and he undercut me. It was just that was a particular coin he wanted for his collection that he wanted, and he gave me the full value of it.
Hey, Ron, in your travels, have you ever come across like gold coins or silver or anything like that?
Oh my God, Don's kids and grandkids are going to become very wealthy. He's got his coin collection is unbelievable. He's got, I forget which war it was, but at the time when the U.S. government was not making quarters and dimes and 50-cent pieces, they made their coins out of paper. And he's got those collections. He's just got an unbelievable coin and dollar bill collection.
Wow.
He's got stuff from the Old West that the dollar bills were kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Ron, did you ever get that Rolex valued?
I did not. It's
Yeah, I
still
was just thinking
safe.
of it.
Yeah. Shit. You know what? Thank you for
Reminding.
reminding me. I'm going to Denver. Oh shit, Saturday.
Some of the airports have Rolex stores actually in them too.
Yeah.
There's a Rolex dealer down near Denver.
Now, are you gonna be flying in and out of Denver on this trip?
Yeah,
Well, what you can do is take it to the dealer and leave it there and say, I'll be back in 10 days or whatever.
Well, he
yeah.
might not even have to do that. If it's somebody that really knows their shit, they could tell him in 10 minutes whether they can
Yeah,
look
but-
at it and see.
Whether he wants to with him to Alaska for a
Is it in perfect condition or it needs repair?
It don't run right now, and I don't know if it has like an internal battery. I don't know.
No. What's it? They're self-winding. You have to shake it.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead and shake that possible $15,000 watch, Ron.
yeah.
The way they
stick it
wind themselves up, they have a counterbalance.
Yeah, all
on
you
the-
do is put it on your wrist, just walking
At the
around.
boot,
Well,
at the
why?
wrist.
Yeah, when you walk around, it's on your wrist.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It winds itself up permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he could go in, if he goes into a dealer, they could tell him how to properly do it.
Well,
and
they
everything,
can clean it and everything, you
and
know.
how it works
Yeah.
and how you wind it and everything.
And you can tell the real ones from a fake one because the real ones, seconds finger, actually looks like it's almost in continuous motion. It does jump, but it's that smaller jump
It's
that
smooth.
it looks like it sweeps. Whereas the fake ones jump 1 second at a time.
Well, and then a lot of the fake ones too. I watch this guy on YouTube that's a huge watch guy. He's real famous. And a lot of the counterfeit ones, you'll pop the backs off and there'll be a bunch of plastic pieces in there, and they don't use plastic at all.
Oh no, they don't.
It's all metal. That's like one big way of checking too. Once you pop
It's
the
all-
back off.
Gold, stainless steel, and normally rubies.
Yeah, maybe I'll call that dealer tomorrow down there.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna pack tomorrow. I gotta go do a photography job right now on the way up to the Dawn's
What
place.
you might want to do is get that watch out, put it on your wrist, and wear it overnight, moving around, and see if it doesn't start up.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that. Just take hold of it and shake it gently, and if it'll start to running when it only take a couple of 10 seconds, 20 seconds of shaking it, and it should start.
Really? Wow.
You're gonna shake it, and the top's gonna jump off, and the little this little gear thing is gonna shoot out the side. And
I'll
There'll
be,
be some.
from the description of it when you were telling us about it all, I'd be surprised if it's less than 10 grand.
Watch him go in there and find out it's some rare one. There was only like 2 made. It's worth like $2 million or some stupid shit.
yeah, I've got an old Elgin watch. It's about 10 years old. Elgin, they don't make them anymore. And I never wore it because I bought it, and when I put it on, I didn't like it. It was just too big for me, too heavy. And I put it back in the case. Justin tried to get it from me 4 or 5 times. I wouldn't let him touch it. Now I got to think of where it's at. Because I
Don't
moved
find
stuff
out.
around the other day, and it's not. I must have moved it somewhere.
Gonna find out some billionaire has the only other one that was made.
Well, there was an episode of Only Fools and Horses, a comedy series over here, where they play the house girl and his brother, and they got a pocket watch, and it was stored in the garage for years.
What's up, Marie?
And Dell's
Hooray.
new girlfriend's dad was a watch connoisseur.
Oh, Marie,
Look,
yes.
He looked at it and said,
Marie.
he said, I think this might be the Harrison Lesser watch, which has been missing for years and years and years and years and years. And they took it to Sotheby's, and it sold for $6.5 million.
Yeah.
Well, we'll know when Ron gets back whether he said he's retiring or not. Hey boys, I'm buying that dream vacation home up in Alaska, and we'll know
Yeah.
what happened with that Rolex.
Oh, Justin, I got a print error code today. It was a
Uh-uh.
104 code. It says improper print head. And I went and looked it up, and they said that they get that when it's reading it sometimes saying that it's not the proper print head on the printer. They said sometimes that happens when they get older. In fact, there's a bunch of people trying to do a lawsuit on Canon because of that.
Yeah.
And the thing worked beautiful until I laid it up over there and I had it tilted sideways. So I'm
Huh.
thinking once I get it level again, because I turned it on and off and it printed 3 things after that,
Well, how old is
you
it?
know.
That's usually the waste
Well,
tank.
Well, it's about a 2016 model, but it's I've only used it for about 4 years.
It's usually the waste tank.
Hold on. Let me spotlight you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Mm.
Underneath where the printer head parks.
Yeah, back there, I think is, take that back off. And I think, but I've been moving it around, it don't seem to be running.
Yeah, just do like that.
Wear
Yeah, but
it. Wear it for 30 seconds.
it
to
is
see what happens.
possible that one could run off of the battery, though, right?
Yeah, it could too.
There are some high-end watches that still use battery power.
Not Rolex,
Yes.
no. Rolex don't.
Because there
What
was
does
a one watch I was watching that guy
Back of
take a.
Does it say on the back of it automatic?
Get that magnifying glass, Ron.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't, the way to wind up a Rolex is you have to turn the winder the wrong way to unscrew it first. And then it flicks out, and then you can wind it up. And then to put it back, you push it back in and screw it back on again.
Like I said, if he takes that into a Rolex place, it might be some. There might not be nothing wrong with it. He just doesn't know how to start it, and they'll be able to.
Yeah.
You sure
get
don't want to
going.
break it.
Yeah,
No.
I wouldn't.
If it says automatic on it, it's a self-winding one.
Are you working anytime between now and the time you leave?
No, I'm done.
Oh,
Done
damn.
working.
Because I was gonna say put it on a stretcher defibrillator, you know.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
the
was
last-
watching.
Give it about
Last
300.
thing
See if it
about doing
works.
is take Rolex to work.
There was
Yeah, 300
that
might
guy,
be too much.
but that guy I was watching that's real famous for watches. He was tearing apart one, and I don't remember what brand it was, but this thing ran off 6 different batteries because it was such a like power hungry watch because of all the
Wow.
shit was built into it. And you had to like take it apart and take all these little pieces out to get up to all the batteries. But yeah, I ended up taking 6 batteries, different sizes.
That's crazy.
No, the Rolex has a Swiss movement in it.
I've had this watch for about 40 years.
Oh.
It just sits in the other room.
What is
What's
that?
the name?
It's a Wittenauer.
Oh Lord, help me.
Wittenauer
How much
quartz.
money you got there?
How much?
Oh, too much. Hold on.
Then
Oh,
I
I
got
got it.
this one I've had for about 25 years.
I got you beat, Paul. I got a $20 special Timex from Walmart in my drawer. What you think I'd get for that?
Actually, probably quite a bit now.
You said that's a Wittenhauer?
Wittenauer.
How do you spell that?
Here's a Seiko.
Seiko are Russian.
How do you spell Wittenhauer?
Let me see yours again.
Seiko are Japanese.
The
Secondo.
Wittenauer.
I've got a Swiss watch too.
Rolex is Swiss.
Nah, you ain't got nothing. They're like $50 to $60.
Ron, Rolex is Swiss.
Now, if it has diamonds on it, they got one that's worth $425.
Yeah. So
Well, I think that's diamonds. Well,
It
I
might
mean,
be. Cause you
and
gotta
that might
remember,
be diamonds on it.
yeah, cause that's the thing is like, I don't think, and you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, cause you're more from that era, but was fake jewelry as big of a thing back then as it is now? Like with
No,
costume jewelry and all that?
Well, here you go. Wittenauer men's diamond wristwatch runs. It's similar to what you have. Let me look at it again.
minute.
I don't know why I'm looking at it to show you. Hey, you got bigger diamonds. Let me show you this. Hold on.
Is there a model number on the back or anything?
I would imagine if you took the back off of it.
No, I mean on the back plate, does it say any kind of like model or anything?
Expect a high of
No.
76 degrees Fahrenheit and
I-
a low
Doesn't
that-
of
say.
4 degrees.
it'll have a model name underneath the maker's name.
Wait a minute.
That doesn't look nothing like the one he has. Cause his has 3 stripes in the, or 2
Yeah, you can see
stripes
it.
on the wristband.
Wittenauer
Yeah.
W, and it's a quartz.
W quartz.
Oh,
And this is a heavy sucker here.
God damn it.
Hmm.
You know, they got so many damn watches. That
yeah,
it's-
yeah, a lot of
You'd
Yeah,
have
back-
to have the exact model
Back
number to
in
look
the
that up.
back in the day when that would have been around, quartz just meant it was battery powered.
It don't have a model number on it, huh?
No,
Something I gotta remember to do is put Don's gun in my safe while I'm gone.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Hell, but that's it.
Ron,
You got a big safe.
Yeah.
it's not. It's probably what, a gun safe, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And if
It's made
anybody's
for
gonna
guns.
steal it, they better bring a whole bunch of friends. They're gonna
Look,
need,
I'm not looking to get the guns, Ron. I just want the truck. Okay, just want the truck.
you believe, Justin, I haven't changed the oil on that truck since last November. I've only put 1,000 miles on it since November.
Wow.
Yeah, it don't surprise me. I mean, driving the little car is just in reality, it's more convenient.
Oh
right?
my
It's
God,
cheaper.
the money I've saved.
I mean, just going to the store and stuff, it's much easier to drive to go to the store and do other little errands than jumping in a big old truck to go, you know?
I was gonna drive it tonight. I have a little, what do you call it? Like a dump bucket, or a trailer. I borrowed off my friend up by Dawn's, and I told her I'd bring it back before I leave. But
Getting
I'm not
closer.
sure I want to take the truck out tonight. We had a hailstorm last night, over by Devil's Tower that destroyed a bunch of restaurants, and
You see, that hardly has anything on it. That's 120.
That kind of looks like the one Paul has, but his has diamonds on all 4 of the
Yeah.
hour marks or the half hour marks or whatever you want to call them.
Quarter hours.
Quarter hours, yeah, whatever. That one does look like it, but his looks like it's a little bit more detail, a little bit more done.
Yeah, that was 120 for that little stupid thing.
Yeah, Paul, you probably got shit like that laying around, and you want
oh yeah, I've got all
you could
kinds of
be
stuff.
selling and getting more drones because that's what you're always wanting to buy.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can't take it with you, right?
True.
Yeah, I don't see anything close.
Oh,
Sold
Johnny,
one with
what's
4
up, man?
diamonds, but it wasn't close. Johnny, what's up?
Johnny,
Johnny, it was so nice of you this morning to take in amateur pilots on the panel and really teach them.
Amateur
I
pilot.
know Joe learned a lot from you today.
You talking about Joe?
Look, rotate.
Oh, he gave me the rotation. Nice.
Hey, Johnny, we got to rethink Friday. I got to do it early because I got to shoot at 12 o'clock. Found out a couple hours ago. Damn high school students signing the college commitment I got to be at. Yeah, I give up.
Where's your next vacation, Ron? Where are you thinking about go? You thinking about going to any other countries or what?
Australia. I think I'm gonna try Australia for next year.
I think that'd be fun for you. You
But-
teach Matt how to properly barbecue like an American.
Yeah,
That and how to work the 360.
Yes.
yeah,
exactly.
and learn how to
Mm.
barbecue.
Well, the X3 is obviously too advanced for him, so
Yeah. Yeah.
What you need to do is
I
make
have
sure
the
you bring,
X4.
yes, bring the X4. But I'm sure they sent him the X5 for review. I'm sure he's
Yeah, that's what he told me. Yeah.
He said he's on the X10, I think.
That damn Dennis had better not have brought him over an X4. So,
Really, Dennis wrecked his drone the
Mine-
other morning during his live stream.
Yeah,
oh, did he?
Mavic 3
yeah,
ran it into
he
a
got
tree.
lost. He was moving it because he wanted to see the deer, and then he moved it, and then he forgot he'd moved it, and then brought it down and hit a tree.
Apparently
Was that Dennis or
didn't have
Matt?
Dennis.
That was Dennis just before he on his Sunday morning, just before he was leaving.
Yeah.
Oh,
Australia.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, would we expect any
Mm.
less out of Matt, Ron? I mean, come on now, that wouldn't be surprising.
That's true. Wonder what kind of shenanigans those two are going to do this time.
Have you seen the shenanigans Matt's been getting into on so Matt has dove deep into video games on Fortnite with us. And oh, you should see the raging video on my channel of him raging.
Oh,
out.
definitely.
Oh my god, dude, he goes off in the video game. Just raging. It's hilarious as hell. I did a whole montage of him raging.
Yeah.
I'll put the link in the chat for you. You can watch it. So it's a little colorful with the language, but
Yeah, he does get a little colorful.
but you'd expect nothing less than that.
Johnny.
Yeah,
Oh, and
Johnny
if-
said
if-
early is good. That's a good thing.
If anybody ever comes across a watch that's a Tudor, TUDOR, that is one of the other one of the other watches made by Rolex
Hmm.
under a different name.
There you go,
Yes.
Joe.
See, that's what you need to do, Paul. Go ahead and start getting rid of all that stuff and enjoy
How
some,
was that?
enjoy
Diamond
some
ring.
money in your pocket.
You got a lot of money there.
Yeah, the diamonds not so much, but the gold probably. Diamonds really don't have a whole lot of value anymore. Because of all those Cuber zirconians that are out there. It has to be like a super rare diamond.
No, it's just got to be a big one.
If
that's
that's if that's a real diamond, it's worth money.
Oh, it's real.
That's awesome.
I used to be a brother Mason with a guy that had a jewelry store.
If you look at a lot of jewelers though, when they buy rings from people, they don't really care about what stones are in there unless it's like unless they look at it and it's some kind of rare cut or a certain carat, they don't care. The stones don't really mean a whole lot. They'd rather have the gold.
Size of that diamond, it's probably worth more than the gold in the ring.
Hmm.
Yeah, as I recall, it might be a 2-carat diamond.
Wow. Jeez, Bob, worth some money.
Dude, you're always
I just
complaining
go
when you
put
wreck
it
your
back
drones.
back in my armoire with all the rest of them. I got gold chains, solid gold.
Yeah. Echo, what is the value of
The old,
diamond?
the old days, that used to be everybody had a big wide gold chain on, or, you know,
Mm.
Dollars to over $60,000.
back in the 70s, you know?
Hmm.
Echo, what is the value of 2 carats diamond?
From diamonds.pro. The price of a 2-carat diamond ranges from $6,500 to $55,000, depending on the diamond's cut quality, clarity, color, and shape.
There you go. Minimum of $6,500 for the
So if
diamond.
somebody gave me $250 for it, I should be happy?
Yeah.
Paul, I'll give you $250 right now. You're talking about $2.50, right? Shit, I'll even pay for shipping, buddy.
That diamond's worth anywhere between $6,500 and $55,000, depending on the cut
So
and
it's
quality.
probably worth taking and having it appraised?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Because it's just sitting, you know,
All
I've got one of those armoires that opens up and I've got all kinds of shit in there. In the
Look,
bed.
Dusty. Look, Dusty, when you can look at me eye level without a step stool, then we can talk.
Well, guys, I better skedoodle. I gotta do a photo shoot and go up to Dawn's family. We're gonna have a
When
little
you heading out, Friday?
Good
or
luck with that.
Are y'all having a little
Um,
dinner or something?
Dawn's service is on Friday, and then Saturday morning I'm starting to drive to Denver.
Okay. How far a drive is that, Ron?
About 5.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Or just
Where
So
we-
you
leave your
just
car
put
at the
the
airport?
car in long-term parking or what?
I'm actually getting one of those. I have one of those park and stays. I'm kind
Okay.
of worried about that though, because the car theft. Of course, when they see my car, they might not want to. Like, no, we ain't stealing that.
Yeah.
But my boss, the outfitter boss, he went to Hawaii last year, and he did that. He stayed at a park and stay hotel, and he was in Hawaii at his daughter's wedding. He got a call from the Denver police that said his F-150 was in a hit and run. He's like, I'm in Maui. Yeah, his truck was stolen.
Well, you can do, what does a park and say? Is that at the airport?
They're about like this. Mine is 3 miles from the airport, and it was it's like almost $200, but it's a hotel stay overnight, and then you leave your vehicle there, and then
In other words, they give you transportation to and from the airport, right?
exactly, yep, they'll come pick me up when I get back.
I'm sorry, but when you're offering stuff like that to customers, you should have a heavy security
Yeah.
Well,
lock.
the
with
thing of it is
with-
that
'cause that's
that kind of
crazy.
a facility, you're probably right to think about that, is a regular, probably they hunt for cars or easy steals or whatever we need, whether they're gonna use it for, maybe they're gonna do something else nefarious with it, so, you know.
Well, actually, the most common cars usually are the ones that are stolen because they're easy to move. Because
Yeah,
of parts,
Hmm.
you strip them.
well, yeah,
People
if
will
they
buy
wanna strip them
fenders,
apart them out, but if
windshields.
they wanna use it for,
Right.
let's say an armed robbery or whatever, they don't care about the car.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, you'll see, like, sometimes you'll look at like lists of cars that are like #1 stolen, and they'll be like Honda Accords, because they strip them down. People will buy the fenders, the tailgates. You know, they'll find it's easy to move those parts because so many people have those vehicles.
Well, what you could do, Ron, is take a wrench with you, and when you get there and park it, disconnect the battery.
I think a professional car thief would figure that out, Paul.
Hmm.
It's usually
Yeah.
how they get into the cars. They pop the hoods or the trunks.
You got to be a hard negotiator sometimes. My,
Well, they
my
wouldn't
daughter
let
called
me-
me up and she says, I need to borrow your Sam's card. They're going to Sam's. She just got food stamps for her and the baby, $525 a month. That's how much she got, right? And I
So
said,
you
good.
get-
I said,
You
said
get
for the
the
interest
Sam's
you owe
Club
me,
credit.
I said for the interest you owe me on my money, you need to get me 3 ribeyes. You gonna take it
Yeah.
off my bill? I said, oh hell no. So she's gonna get me 3 ribeyes.
Well, besides that, doesn't your Sam's Club card give you credit, like you've used it so much you get?
No, I don't have that kind.
Oh, mine does.
Yeah, I don't pay
No,
that
that's
extra money
just
for
a,
that.
that's just a membership
Points.
card, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Now,
you're
if I was
paying to
using
already
the-
get the discount.
If I was using the credit card, Sam's, I'd get money back.
Okay.
But I'm not giving them my credit card to use.
No, because she's using her food stamp card to get them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I use.
Yeah.
When I go to Sam's, I get 1%, I get 2% back.
All right,
Ron,
guys.
have
Hey,
See you,
Ron,
man.
have a great, safe trip, buddy.
I'm not
Yeah.
showing you the other side.
Yeah, maybe I'll Sunday I'll see if I
Check
can join you from the harbor in Petersburg.
That sounds
Mm.
great.
That's about when we'll find out if he's retiring early or not.
Yeah. Yeah. All right,
Like
guys.
this
Have,
one, Justin.
Have fun, man.
have a good night.
Later, Ron. Be careful.
Bye.
What's
You
that
got the
Costco,
business
what?
account. It's a
Yeah, that's
business
the
account.
Costco account. And I get 2% back on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
we don't have any Costco's around here.
Yeah,
How's Moose?
I get 1 to
Fine.
2% back. I get 2% back on gas. If I apply for the credit card through Costco, for the first 7,000 I spent on gas, they'll give me 4% back. But I'm not applying for it. Right now, I've been buying gas at Sam's, and I bought it the other day. It was $2.79 a gallon. And Costco just opened their gas stations, and it's $2.62 a gallon.
So you said you would get how much back if you spent 7,000?
4%.
That's what, like $240? 270?
280.
Yeah, 280.
280, yeah.
I took
The
the
only
ring
time I
back and
use it-
put it in my my armoire.
Oh, 7,000, you might be able to fill up at least 3 times, Joe.
Shoot. You'd be surprised on how much gas I don't use.
Oh, wait, that's right. You're not in California. My bad.
Yeah. I put about every 3.5 weeks, about $20 in my car.
Shit, my dad was spending like, at
Jesus.
least $300-400 to fill up his Z71 every time we went to the gas station in California. Fucking
Yeah, they had a guy in
ridiculous.
front of me the other day with F-150, and he was filling it up, and it was $262.
Yeah, and that's the thing is half the people that have trucks don't actually even need trucks. They only drive it because they want to. And I'm like, it's
Yeah.
such a waste of fucking money.
I think my Shogun
such
had
a
a
waste.
20-gallon tank, which
Like
is
seriously,
quite a bit more than 20 gallons in yours.
you know how many people you'll see with pickup trucks and you can tell there's never been a single fucking thing in their bed, but yet
Yeah.
they that's what they want to. They want to drive a big 2 or 4-door truck, and it's just like they'll use it for everyday driving. And I'm like, dude, you're just wasting so much fucking money on tires, maintenance, gas. Like that's ridiculous. You're better off with the little, like Ron did. That's why Ron got that 4-door little car. You know, so much cheaper for him to run that than running around in his big ass truck all the time. Yeah, that car will get him twice the distance with half the size, half of the tank that the truck has. You know.
Mm. Yeah, with the Seat Arona, that did 60 miles to the gallon.
Hey, Justin, you remember that story I told y'all one time about I was at Fontainebleau High School shooting the game, and it was against Mandeville Fontainebleau, and I'm sitting there at Jim's back because it's a big rivalry, state rivalry, right? And I'm sitting there on my stool, and this one girl comes running over, a high school girl, and jumps on my laps and starts lap dancing on me. And I remember I told her, get off. And I told her, I said, get on the other side of this gym. Don't even get by me, right? And I looked around and nobody saw it because it was at halftime. Everybody was mingling. And when I went over, the announcer is the minister from First Baptist Church. As soon as I walked over, he says, "Hey, Joe, I see they got him sitting in your lap now." So he saw it, right? So she sent me a picture just now of a fish she just caught. I'm gonna let you see what she's in college now, third year in college. She's like 22 now. Let me show you what she looks like.
Fuck her. Nah, dude. Somebody's. I'd be like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
I
That
comment.
was when that's what she looks like now. And she didn't look much different back then. When she did that, she come up and she sat on my lap and started dancing. I pushed off and said, "Get to the other side of the gym. Get away from me."
Yeah.
Like that. She goes, "You loved it." I said, "Just keep on. Walk."
Like I said, it's one thing if it's your kid or something. You know,
Yeah.
your 19-year-old daughter wants to come sit on her daddy's lap because you're close or whatever. That's one thing. That doesn't. But
Yeah,
yeah,
well, not
not
the lap
just,
dance.
not some random ass 16, 17-year-old in high school. Hell no, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, she's 22 now. She comes sit on my lap now.
Yeah.
Yeah, legal now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd still feel uncomfortable with somebody that much younger than me. It would just
Feel
feel
uncomfortable
weird.
for a few minutes.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Yeah, you
No, I
do.
don't
probably
know.
would feel uncomfortable.
Honestly, when I was in like my early 20s, I would have rather been with an older woman than a younger girl. Like somebody that
Hell,
was
I
like
think
the same age or younger.
the difference in ages between Dominic and Addy is even more than it is between me and Kate. I mean, Kate's 15 years younger than me.
Between the age of who?
What? Dominic
Who'd
and
you
Addy?
Oh. Oh yeah. I don't even think he talks to her anymore.
Yeah, I do. She's
I thought you said you hadn't talked to her in a long time.
no. I do speak to her occasionally when she answers her phone or answers her messages.
Yes, I remember last time somebody asked you said he hadn't talked to her in a while.
Yeah, it does take a while for her to get back. It's a long story.
Hmm.
Because like even at 38, I would feel weird being with like a 20, 22-year-old. Like just me personally, that would feel weird. Because I'd be really close to my daughter's age. Like we wouldn't be too far apart.
Yeah, I can understand that, but I
Yeah.
don't have children, so I don't know that feeling.
Oh, I'm not downing you for that by any means. I'm just saying me.
No,
personally,
I
would
didn't
feel
take it
weird.
as that. I didn't take
would
it as
just
that,
feel-
but I can
I
understand
would.
if you had
I would.
someone.
Yeah, I would just feel weird about that if I was in that position.
Well, I've got a couple of friends, school friends, that have got daughters that are 25 and 26. So
Well, that's it. My stepdaughter, who I've not seen since me and Marie split up anyway, would now be 25. Hell, we've been split up for 9 years.
Like I think I'd be okay with somebody that was maybe in their, anywhere in their 30s, but I don't know.
I'll stick to my dogs. I think it's safer.
yeah, I'd agree with that.
Now, I would watch how you say that.
They're good companion.
Yes, I know, but it was what we were talking about, and then you said you'll stick to your dogs. And I don't think that could go down well.
No, but I wasn't talking about that. My disclaimer's up.
Yeah, that's why your disclaimer's up.
Yeah. Okay, come on, people. I'll do it. You know what? These people. How do I order the digital action shots? Go hit the Venmo.
Yeah.
Do I just Venmo you? Yes.
Yeah, it's
That's
simple.
what I said.
Make sure you got my Venmo in there for him, Joe.
That too.
I don't know where the hell my
Double barrel.
cat is. She's been out of range since 6, and it's now 11:30.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
She'll be somewhere. Flaming dog got out today. Precious. I went out to put something in the dustbin and take it to the end of the driveway for the bin men tomorrow. Come back in the house and I can't see her anywhere. And I thought, oh shit. And she'd gone all the way down the street and turned right and was going halfway down the street there when I caught up with her. And then I had to drag her back.
Darn.
See, if Bo gets out, he'll take off running Tyson though. He'll listen. If I tell him to stop, he'll stop. He won't keep running.
Oh no, she doesn't run. She just wanders.
Bo, he'll take off fucking running though. I'll have to chase him with the car. And then, because he likes to go for rides in the car, so if I chase him down with the car and I open the door, he'll jump up in the car.
Jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tyson though, yeah, if we every once in a while we might take him with us to go somewhere if we're just going for a little short ride somewhere, we'll let him go ride in the car with us, and I'll walk him out front without the leash, and he'll jump right up in the car.
No, we can't walk her without a lead. She's not figured out that come here means come here yet.
At her age, she's probably never going to figure that out.
No.
Where's Jody trying to get you to do? Cut the guards off your Avada?
They got a guy that's got a video out there where it was funny. He's cutting it across and he cuts a wire and he goes, I hope I don't need that.
That was probably
Yeah.
one of the tenors.
Now you can't fly that thing without the guards on?
No.
Like they don't come off?
No.
Not the
Oh,
Avada,
see, they should,
either one.
They should design it to where you can pop them off or on if you decide to fly
Built,
without 'em.
built into the frame.
You can change them easily enough, though, if you damage them.
Yeah, but that just should be a. I think they should allow you to take them off or on though. That way, if you want to remove them, because some people might not want to fly with them.
Yeah, well, the SD card slot's built into it. And the charging slot.
Yeah, they put all the crap into the yeah.
Yeah. They've changed it on the Avata too, though. That's on the side, isn't it?
Yeah.
See if that storm's heading towards us. Nope, just gonna miss us, but it's gonna hit TJ.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, it might scoot over top of him. He might catch a little bit, but definitely gonna hit
If it's TJ, that means it'll probably hit Dusty as well, won't it?
Where does Bill live? Port St. Lucie, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's going over right over top of him. We'll get a little tiny tidbit of it, but not much. That doesn't even look like it's just rain. It's not really a lot of lightning or anything in it.
No,
Nothing
we had a couple of flashes of lightning yesterday.
Yeah, this is right here.
We just had a couple of heavy rainstorms yesterday. That's all.
But that's at 10 p.m. and I'm right here, so it's just
Hmm.
scooting right underneath us, but it's going to go right over Point St. Lucie.
Hmm.
And I think TJ lives right around down here.
I thought it
He
was
lives
West
right there.
Palm or somewhere near there. Yeah.
Yeah, he lives right by West Palm area, so he might get a little bit of this here.
That's where Ray's flat is. A condo is in it, West Palm.
Pretty close, yeah.
Don't know, to be honest. Jesus, those
Oh.
birds are tearing your fucking yard up.
That scene looks like out of a Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or Steven Spielberg movie right there.
No,
You know what you
Hitchcock.
need?
Hitchcock did the movie The Birds.
Yeah.
You need that air gun they make that shoots little salt pellets out. That you can sit there and as soon as they all get there, you just pull it one time, they'll be all over the place.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but I
Just
mean,
make a sound.
No,
Joe's
no.
dog backed. I mean, I know it was probably different because it's like 15 seconds behind on my teller. But when Joe's dog barked, then they all flew off.
Perfect
But
timing.
to be fair, there's peanut shells all over that grass and bird feeder out there, so you kind of
Yeah.
Here
And
they
they're
come
back.
expect them
Yeah,
not to
they
come.
come.
Yeah, but the birds won't eat peanut shells.
I'm just
at it.
saying that there's shit
Yeah.
all over the ground for them to pick at, because some of those peanuts might not be completely, eaten.
Yeah.
Well, why is all the bird stuff on the ground? Is it falling out thing or you throw it on the ground too?
Well, a little of both.
I think it is. Some of them are landing on it and they're dropping a bunch out,
Yeah, because
and they're just picking it up off the ground. But every time a car comes by, they all take off.
No, we need a cat to run over there.
Yeah, I'll just go and get mine. I'll send it through the internet.
No,
Yeah, see,
Stop
there's one
walking at
up
me.
there. He's
No.
probably dropping all kinds of shit on
there's
the
another
ground.
one.
Yeah, they're digging in there and just.
And
you know,
there they
birds are
come.
messy when they eat.
There they
there
go.
they go.
There they go. Yeah.
Fucking panicking again.
No,
And there's a squirrel. Look
No.
at him. They're about to beef.
No.
He said, "What you doing in my area?"
Yeah, what are you doing in my hood?
Look, here comes another squirrel too. They're about to come over here and beat these birds up.
Hey, get out of get off my lawn.
Yeah, exactly.
go eat your dish. Go eat your food in your dish.
This is a dove right there.
Oh, is
Thank
it? I thought that was a squirrel.
There's the
Yeah.
squirrel right there.
Be a flaming small dog.
Say dog.
What happens when all the crows attack the dove? Is it going to be when doves cry?
Yeah,
Oh, dove. Oh, he said dog.
When doves cry.
dove.
Yeah.
Doves getting
remember.
out the way.
They ain't bothering. Neither one of those birds are predator birds.
Hmm.
Probably not bothering each other.
Squirrel needs to go running at them going, "Ah!"
Yeah. Here come all the squirrels. There comes another one.
I don't know what they are. Look like starlings.
Yeah, see, there's a squirrel out there.
Yeah, they
See, that's the
circle
one that
the
was over on
birds.
this side.
What's up,
God, those
precious?
birds are
Mm.
birds are jumpy as shit.
Yeah.
Every little noise scares them off.
Yeah, but they don't go far.
Oh no, they're just flying up, probably on top of your roof. and then
Well,
they're
I
waiting.
got 2 trees out front, and there's trees across the street.
Yeah, they're flying off, sitting up there waiting, and then coming right back.
Yeah, I'd stop. I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do what?
I wouldn't feed them as much.
I mean, you put a bird feeder out there, you're gonna expect other birds are gonna show up.
Yeah.
It's just what's gonna happen. Feed any animal and you're gonna attract other animals. That's
But
Very good.
all the stuff he's spending on, it's like a car note.
Mm.
Here they come.
Like a car note without the insurance.
Here comes the scout birds.
yeah, one on the bird feeders, one waving them all back over. All right, boys, come eat.
You need to put a little speaker in the tree, so when y'all get there, you go.
Actually, you could do it on the camera. Camera's got
Yeah.
speakers in it.
Yeah.
They just yell, "Get off my lawn!"
I'd be messing with them. Or like a eagle sound, like a screech. That'd be fun.
I've got a hawk sound as a screech.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
My cousin worked a bulldozer and a excavator.
And they're off.
Somebody just knock at the door.
I don't know, or they're fighting over a tree or something.
Was that at Joe's house?
Time, Adam. How's it going? Yeah, it was Joe.
It was Joe's.
Hello, Maritime Adam.
I think I've ever seen that name before.
Oh, must have been here before because it's got blue.
Yeah, I don't recognize it.
Not really though.
Although I wonder how many people watch Paul's show and don't ever say
Yeah.
anything in the chat though.
Mm.
It could quite easily be somebody that watches Paul's boats.
Yep.
Well, I'm saying, think about it too. Like sometimes Paul will have like 20, 25 people watching sometimes. How many people are, and there's usually only like maybe 10 people chatting. It kind of makes you wonder, like, there might be people that have watched Paul, every one of Paul's live streams for the last 2 years and have never said nothing in the chat.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
You
but to
never
get
know.
the blue tick, they had to get the blue
Oh,
range.
no,
They at
I'm not
once.
talking about him. I'm just saying in
Oh,
general.
I know that, but in
'Cause you
general,
can't- Yeah, because YouTube doesn't have no feature that shows you who's watching. It'd be cool if they did.
yeah.
But yeah, you can't tell who's watching. You could have somebody that's been lurking and watching your show for 2 years and just never said nothing.
That dove's going, get the hell out of here. There's two doves right there.
Get the hell off my lawn.
Well, does Paul know who it is? That marathon, whatever.
Airtime, Adam.
Oh, maritime. Oh, it's bound to be boats then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Only a police car. Stop barking at it.
Tyson howls when he hears sirens. He starts howling. And he does that too. And like if you lock him in the bedroom by himself and you take off and walk outside or something and he's stuck in there by himself, he'll start howling. You'll hear him across the house.
And that was the daughter getting my Sam's card. I gave her a copy of the receipt to go to Costco. If I said if they open, get your card. And they told me it's got to be the same household. I said, but it's a business account, and she was my daughter. It works for me. I said, and she's in a different household. Well, Sam's gives me that. And he went and talked to me. I said, yeah, do it, and wrote it all on it. So she's gonna get a free card for Costco. And that's good because they need it. She's gonna get, if she gets I told her, and you better realize also, I said, you still just started a job now. So you better within a month or two let them know what you're making because they're gonna adjust it. I said, don't let them catch it.
Well, and the thing with the business accounts too is, like, we used to use my Uncle Sam's and Costco all the time because they don't know, any employee could be coming in to get stuff for the business. So
Yeah.
they
Well, not
don't,
at Costco anymore. Costco put a picture on the back.
yeah, but what you can't, if somebody can't walk in there and say they're picking up stuff for a business,
I
even
guess
though
they
it's a
could.
business account.
You see, in my Sam's credit card works for Sam's and is attached to the account. So I don't need my green card. So I gave her the green card to take.
I heard it.
Yeah, because I'm assuming that if you own a business like a restaurant, you're not going to be
You're not gonna be the one going in there all the time.
Yeah, sometimes you might have an employee go in there, and I don't see why they wouldn't allow that. I could see a personal account, obviously, because you're paying for that for a personal account, but for business, yeah, it could be, anybody could send an employee in there to get stuff for the
Yeah.
business.
But I tell you, Costco is good just for the gas. It's running about 15 cents cheaper than Sam's, and Sam's is running about 10 cents cheaper than everybody around here. So you're looking at about a quarter a gallon savings just for the gas alone. And it's only a mile and a half from me. So I go there and get gas when I need it. And then the second best thing about it is the hot dogs. Go get your
Yeah.
hot dog loaded for $1.50 over there. And they got the best hot dogs, boy. Jeez.
You've noticed Joe bases all his purchases on where he can get the best deals on food.
Yeah. I live for food. What you talking about? I'm in Louisiana.
If they had that deal on the hot dogs at the gas station with 10 cents more expensive gas, that's where he'd be going.
Yeah. Yeah, Costco's
like-
got good pizza too.
Remember on the movie Super Troopers, it's like you spend $10, you get a free hot dog, and he's
Yeah,
sitting there
there
and
you
he's sitting there filling his car up, and it gets to like 8 something and shuts off, so he fucking sticks the nozzle in the trash can just so he can get that free hot dog.
Cheaper to buy the hot dog.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was someplace I went to one time that if you put 10 gallons in, you got something free. I can't remember what it was years ago. And I had like 9.5 gallons in that sucker in it, and I'd press it and it click, press it and it click. And I just kept pressing and clicking it, pressing and clicking it like that until it hit 10 gallons even.
Well, I mean, to be fair
Ran.
though, I mean, a hot dog in most gas stations is going to run you a couple dollars anyway. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
plus-
$3 here.
and usually you can jam anywhere between $1 and an extra $2 of gas in your thing before it starts leaking out the fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
before it starts spitting it out. It's like, nope, I can't take no more.
Yeah, the hot dogs at Costco are $1.50, and they said they're not ever changing that price because they hook you in, you know. It's like the
see-
rotisserie chickens at Sam's.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Sam's and Costco both have the same business mindset. They
Yeah.
have both left they actually lose money off of their rotisserie chickens every year to keep them at that price for the convenience of the customer.
Roast chicken, coleslaw, and a couple of rolls, and you can get a couple of meals out of that one.
But it's
You
just
get
like
about 3
Amazon,
meals.
right? Amazon actually loses a few $100 million a year in shipping costs, but in turn, they're moving billions of dollars in goods.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you
turning
lose a few
over.
hundred. If you can lose a few $100 million and make yourself 10 billion in profit,
Brittany, for me,
Exactly.
it's worth it. It's worth the
Lose a
cost.
bit on one.
Miss Brittany.
And
pick
gain
up on the other.
significant, yeah, and gain significant
missed
on the
it.
other. Walmart, Amazon, and even Costco, all three of those companies have very much followed that business strategy. And if you notice, as far as Walmart and Walmart and Amazon go, they're the only two real retailers out there that have billions of excess dollars that aren't hurting for money, like a lot of other retailers are, you know. There's a lot of retail companies around the world that are, you know, have been operating in the negative or barely breaking even every year. but they have a good business strategy. I mean, it makes some money. Just like 60 to 70% of all Walmart's profit margin comes from their grocery side of the store. So they don't really need the other GM side of the store to really make billions of dollars. They just do it as a convenience for the customer. It does make them, you know, obviously it does make them a little bit more money, but they don't need it to survive.
Yep.
Just like the little mini pies at Walmart, you know, those little pies they sell for like $1
That's like 75 cents, you mean?
or however much. I can't remember how much
Yeah.
they are.
They used to be
75
50
$1.
cents.
Yeah, they used to be 50. That's right, because you do
Yeah.
2 for $1. That's actually $1 billion item for Walmart. Just that one item. Bananas.
Mm.
Yeah.
Walmart's the biggest banana mover in the world. You know, they sell and
believe
move
it.
more bananas than any other company in the world than the actual banana producers themselves do. That's another $1 billion item. They have these certain items in the store
Yep.
that they label as $1 billion items, and that's because it makes them that kind of money.
Yep.
And those little pies are awesome. I mean, they're like, it's literally just a little single serving miniature pie that comes in a little tin in a box. And they have all different flavors. Pumpkin, all that.
Hey, Joe, did you see that?
Yeah.
That's on my AOL account. I didn't, what the hell?
Oh yeah,
It's
Bob Dempsey.
advertising.
Yeah, Bob Dempsey had that shit all over his Facebook today. He's, I guess, a big Harris supporter.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of his group. I'm about to get out of the group. That's all he talked about.
Yeah, he was at the Democratic convention last night in Vegas, or the other night, whenever they had it.
Who was that?
Bob Dempsey.
Bob Dempsey.
Bob Dempsey.
Old farts and drones.
All farts with drones.
He was catching a little bit of shit in his comments on all his
Yeah, he
little
needs it.
posts he was putting.
Well, it you know, it is no. I thought he did say no politics. So
It's on his Facebook. That might be his YouTube.
I know that. I'm just saying, if he keeps it on his, if you keep your political views on your own personal profile, so be it. But if you're in a group and you're posting that, then it's a no-go zone.
Well, I don't know if it's on his group. I just saw it on his personal Facebook page.
Yeah, it
As far as
was
the
on
group
one
goes-
of them. Old
As far as
farts
the
and
group
drones.
goes, I don't know. As I'm not in any drone groups, so I don't know about that.
Stop walking. Give me this. Give me it. Over here.
There's my bird feeder now.
Yes.
Squirrel took over. What you need to do, Paul, get some Vaseline and put it on that pole. See if he's smart enough to climb the tree and jump to it.
That's close enough to the tree. I think they'd still get on there.
Well,
He'd have to
squirrel-
move it. He'd have to move it a good 8 or 9 feet from the tree, because they can jump pretty good.
We need to keep that. Paul need to keep that camera up. We'll see what chase the squirrel up.
Well, in all reality, I mean, you're gonna put that shit out there. You're just gonna have to deal with shit like that. I mean, otherwise, you're gonna be out there all damn day running animals off. I mean, really not worth the hassle of dealing. Either don't put it out there, or just deal with the fact that you're gonna have other animals getting into it.
6. We got to leave here at 7. At 1 hour.
Windy here, it's not letting up.
Hmm.
Can't throw food in an animal pen with 10 different animals and expect only one of them to go after it.
Yep.
Yeah. And then get
Yeah,
pissed
the-
off because the other 9 are trying to eat it. I mean, that's just
At a
the way it
YouTube I
is.
saw the other day, a woman, she baked the food, she took it out the oven, It was like on a cookie sheet. It was all these little things of food she made. And she walked out and she had maybe 10, 11 puppies that followed her all the way outside. And she just drops it on the ground with the tray. And all of them just jumped in it on a frenzy to go after the food. They were knocking each other out the way. Some of them couldn't get in. I wouldn't feed them that way. First off, she's losing control of them. But it was just, she did it for YouTube. That's all it was for. Hope she don't do that all the time.
Laura, you want to play festival or the battle? Because festival isn't a battle. That's just us playing together. Now we can do the battle and battle each other, but you're also going to be battling about 12 other people. I'll jump on there with you real quick.
Yeah, I wish Paul would have left his camera on because he's running around out there. I hope he's got his phone.
All right. I'm going to jump off. I'll go over here and see what Laura wants to do. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.
Okay, see you, Justin.
Have a good night.
Stop. Tino laying over on the side over here snoring. You was snoring. I heard you. I said his name. He turned around and looked at me. That's like yesterday. Lily was here, and yesterday she lay down on me. She looked like she was tired. She had a power nap for about 5 minutes, and then that was it. She was wound up. Can't give her a power nap anymore.
Hello. Hey, Jody, did you get my package? Does it work? Okay.
Y'all stop walking, please.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you got it because, you know, they offered me UPS to look at a photo of it on your porch or whatever, but then it says not unavailable, so I didn't know. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yes.
No big deal. I just was curious.
Shush.
Not a problem. Okay, buddy. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, bye-bye. He got the goggles.
Oh, good.
Now everybody's putting out videos. What is the new release date on the Neo?
Yeah.
Is anybody putting out anything?
As far as I know, it's
probably
September 6th. Well, September 6th here, so it's probably September 5 over there.
You never know, do you?
So who said it's September 5th this time? Igor?
No, I asked the DJI store here.
They
said
he
September
went into
6th.
the DJI store and
Really?
he quizzed them.
Yeah, I quizzed them.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
We gotta wait 2 more weeks.
Yeah, we've got we've got 2 stores here. one really big one, and just a small little store in a shopping centre.
So you're gonna buy one, right?
Yeah, right. Well, if anybody wants to buy me one, I'd be happy to take it. But I'd be more interested in, the Air3S or the Mini 5. I'll take both of them.
Well, the reason I might get it, I'm up in the air right now about it. The reason I might get it is it depends on what they sell, how they're selling it. If I could just get the drone with a couple of batteries and fly it with my goggles and my motion control, I'm good.
Yeah, but don't you have to have the brand new versions of the motion controller and the goggles?
I got that with the Avata too.
Oh, okay.
I think you can get drone. I think you can get drone only, and then drone and controller.
Now, if it makes you, if you don't way you get the fly more extra batteries, if it's cheaper to buy the motion controller with the fly more, I'll buy that $329 because then that motion controller will be just for that drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll bind it to it. So all I got to do is, I hope I don't have to buy. I wouldn't have to bind bind it one time because you can switch them in the goggles.
So you can switch between drones and the goggles without having to rebind them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know because I don't use goggles. So
Yeah, the goggles have a little. You got to go in and switch them under status. But if it let me do that, because like I said, the main reason I want it is just to fly it around in here and play. If I'm inside somewhere, I can fly it inside somewhere. I don't know how much I'd be flying it outside. That's why I don't know if I really want it. Because I don't know how much I'm gonna really be flying it, But it'd be good on one of those cold winter days where I'm not going outside. I want to fly. I can fly in around the house and chase the dogs.
sure.
If I had a bigger house, I would definitely get it. No. I just gave you a treat and you had food in your dish. Go. No.
What's he do?
No,
Just
ma'am.
look at you?
She's looking at me like, well, I want something. No, ma'am. Pretty soon you're not gonna be able to fit through that door. No. She's looking at me like I ain't giving up. I'll keep doing it. Go lay down. Be like Tino. Tino don't give a shit. Tino just laying there like I don't care. Go lay down. Now you see my daughter. She's going, like I said, she's going, and she said she's gonna go look at the ribeyes to get me a couple. So I told her, I said, well, find me a good pack. I might take half off your bill. But you're paying me some interest on this shit. I'm paying interest. But it's not gonna cost her anything. It's like a break to her. But she's gonna have to drop it off here and put it in the refrigerator, or I'll just call and tell her, bring it to the house after I leave the school. I'll come run over there and grab them.
Well, are you guys going to stay on a while? Because I'm going to go catch a ship.
I'm gonna get off because
I'm ready to go.
I gotta go in a few minutes.
Hey, Mark, thanks for being here.
Yep.
Joe, Dominic, we'll see all you in the morning.
I'll be in the morning.
Good luck with your ship.
Okay.
Okay.